I shall continue to press for my release. I assure you that it is of most importance that I be sent back to the Republic of Tepe.
Negative. If I have been truly dead for 100 years, I will need your assistance in acclimating to my new surroundings, including what has happened to my sons.
I have already told you everything of importance. Your sons primarily live in the UBF and the Fiber Nation. In fact, you've already sent Kai and Sci-Fiber to the Fiber Nation.
Professor, before my disappearance, there was a civilization known as the CPAS. But I see that on your current star chart, there is no more CPAS. What happened to it?
The CPAS corrupted on its own principles and foolishly started a war, igniting internal problems, causing its collapse and complete takeover by the Exclave Authority.
Oh, this saddens me. Tell me, was the CPAS committed to democracy and peace before such an untimely collapse? I always thought they had the brightest future ahead of them. There will be no more talk of the CPAS. That is where you, Iota, started the decline of your own family's empire. That is where the first crack in the order was made. But Father, sometimes something must be broken to reveal the beauty inside. The Fiber Order was a drape over a painting waiting to be taken off. Subordinate Iota Fiber punishment does not require him to be on the bridge at all times. Lock him away in a prison unit. Professor Proboscis, Father, explain this UBF.
The United Brothers of Fiber is a large Fiberman state composed of 9 of your sons. They are led by Kappa Fiber and most certainly still praise you.
Kappa Fiber, a head of state? This surprises me. Kappa was a good warlord and conqueror, but not so much a state builder.
Unlike the Fiber Nation, the UBF is almost solely populated by Fibermen, and the capital should be familiar to you, in that it is Fiberus Primus.
Most familiar indeed. I suppose my sons would never leave the old palace if they didn't have to. Subordinate messaged them and requested audience with all of them. My brothers, look at your sorry state. How could you have let the Fiber Order be so tarnished? Whatever happened to the ways of the Fiber Order? Kai and Sai, do not get me wrong. It elates me that on our day of greatest grief, the day we lost our father, he somehow comes back from the dead. But I cannot support him. Alpha, once again, you speak with such conviction, such authority, but hasten to remember, you are not the supreme coordinator here. We are a council. Brother Delta, I am glad you remember your obligations to your family. Convince the others to join our father, and let us rebuild the Fiber Order. My brothers, Beta, Epsilon, Zeta, and Pi, do you not see before you the dead stand before us? Do you not remember our brothers Kai and Sai, who we thought died with father? I do see, but what they ask could jeopardize the stability of our Fiber Nation. Do we really want to start another war? Especially when their plans look so costly. I am the oldest of all you brothers. I have known Bezos the longest. This blind loyalty all of you display will get you killed. Bezos is greedy and ambitious. How dare you insult our great father, conqueror of the whole galaxy? Unless you have forgotten that feat. Our father may be ruthless, but he has done great things. I will not stand for any vote to proceed. All those with a sense of logic, come with me and walk out on this ludicrous. Come now, and we will be the only ones to survive. For those, unlike our self-righteous brothers Alpha and Beta, it is now time to vote. Do we choose to join our father and his campaign to resubmit the glory of the Fiber Order? Unanimous approval. Come, it is time to go. Gather your best ships. This cannot be. Is this an elaborate trick? I doubt that this is Bezos Fiber standing before me. What verification is there that he is truly our father? Brother Kappa, his DNA sequence is a perfect match to Bezos in every shape and form. It appears he is either an identical copy or the real deal. Thank you, Lambda. Father Bezos, Supreme Coordinator of the Fiber Order, please explain what it is that you want. From what I have been told by this Professor Proboscis, you have capitulated to the carbon waste that now trot this galaxy as if they own it. They innovated and grew rapidly. Nothing could stop them. In a matter of decades after your death, they were our equals. Lambda Fiber, do you forget what made the Fibermen the most superior race? Our bold moves. When I was here, I led our forces straight to every capital and called it, Great Father, we fell apart after your death. How could we possibly replace you? Civil wars erupted, and many of us chose to form our own separate empires. Pathetic, all of you. I will unite you once again with my guiding hand. Today, the Fiber Order is reborn. Already, your siblings in the Fiber Nation are sending ships. Lambda, Mu, inform the others to prepare as many ships as possible. We will join our father and stomp out these rebellions we allowed to grow and spread. Yes, Kappa, but what of our brothers who call themselves the Fiber Nationalists? They will not work with you, even if Bezos Fiber is leading us. Mu Fiber, please do not discount us. Omicron, Xi, and I, Rho Fiber, only ever wanted to bring back the glory of the Fiber Order, and we will help Father in achieving it. Come, my sons, this day marks the end of the eternal rebellion these carbon wastes have started. Iota will be shown the error of his ways as we unite once again. Father, let us storm the exclave and purge its heart. Let us feed on their fiber. Let us bring back the Fiber Order. Deactivate Rho Fiber hologram.
This will never work. What do you Fibermen hope to achieve by pouring in a bunch of ships into an area that is inherently superior? This is ridiculous.
I agree, Professor, and apologize that you have been taken along on this ridiculous plan. But it has been brought together by my brothers, even the reclusive Rho.
Rho Fiber is not a recluse. He is part of the Fiber Nationalists, an incredibly vocal organization that has been attacking ships across the galaxy, including some of mine.
There is one constant across the galaxy and time, and that is war. My brothers and father live off of it. Always fighting, always eliminating something new.
And you sought to end that constant by teaching other civilizations how to cannibalize and reverse engineer fallen ships?
For nothing, I see now. I have been alive for 567 years, and I have never seen as much warfare and strife that inhabits the world today.
War is necessary. An empire must prove itself that it is superior by knocking out the other ones that it claims to be inferior. This is the way.
Then you are no better than the Fiber Order, only ever uniting for the sake of conquest. Rho cares not of the old days of the Fiber Order. He merely wants the power associated with it.
Of all the Fibermen I have ever met, you are the only one that I can respect. Many of them tout the same philosophies as you, but fail to enact them.
And maybe they were right not to. I was caught and sentenced forever to watch as my father went to one planet after another, calling another innocent civilization.
But how were they innocent? They attacked and rebelled against the Fiber Order, making them your enemies.
Do you consider your crops innocent? Do you associate rebellion with a bad harvest?
Of course not. Plants are plants. They can't rebel.
You humanoids and others are no more than grain to Bezos and I.